freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard.
That blackguard's round here somewhere.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
You should be.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
It is enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Pray, follow me. Methinks we've found all there is to discover here.
'Twas an ordeal, but naught tides one over like the promise of a stiff drink by a warm pub.
would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that big don't waste.
You're soaked. You try not to catch cold.
Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
Follow me, if you would.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose. Not good enough.
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire. Focus. A moment of indecision may spell out doom.
The beasts are set utterly on women, such that they will chase them blindly.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easy to counter.
Look at it! The beast can scarce stand!
and true, and our quarrel shall fall. The Puritan magics are at your disposal. Point right there. The product of heedlessness. I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
What's happened?
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
And I might just let you live.
The skies are our foes' domain. Do not give them an opportunity to swoop down on you. Of course.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. for that. You're well fond of cleaning things up, aren't you? Get feel the wind on your face. Jump up and I'll send you flying. Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Seems you're looking for an house. And mine's
Great, follow me. Wolves, faster!
You truly are formidable, Arisen. Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
One of us is being drenched! Follow me, if you would.
The enemy comes where I need them. Open it up.
We are at our best when we combine our strength. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
that the best you can do?
Mate, really pushing it. I ain't keen to try. To me, it's the last mistake we'll ever make. If you want to live, you've got to fight for each other.
Just make it.
And all
It'll take an age to arrive on foot. Better we made use of a ferry stone, if one's available.
Put your back into it. Come on, have at it.
There's more where that came from.
would you mind coming over here?
Hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray keep your wits about you. We'd need him to go barging in.
We've got goblins! I knew you'd prevail, Master.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
That was certainly worthwhile.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. At once, Master.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to...
I will protect you.
And it's friendly numbers. I'll finish them off.
We are at our best when we find our treasure.
Prepare yourself. These faces have grown mightily familiar.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I see.
Over here, if you please.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Water fell from the lead and breathed its last. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Citizens, Master!
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Frey, follow me. This way. Master.
Would that such tranquility could last.
It's no great shock to me.
Impressive, Master.
The fire must be put out before our comrade burns.
Follow me, if you would.
I've been needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow.
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
When does my watch end?
Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be a defeat. We must not let down our guard.
The prison has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! I cannot fault your prowess. Think nothing of it.
Look at that.
That was never have I encountered such a
Well, only a surprise.
Stay with me, Arisen.
Looked right there.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
And I might just let you live.
Come on, have at it.
I see our goal has changed. I would not. Sir Leonard will be very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post-haste. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Pray, follow me. Here we are.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. It isn't much. A firm resolve has taken root in my heart since we met. I may be past my prime as a fighter, and if anyone can mark on, humor an old man. 'Tis good to know that...
'Tis good to be reunited.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Not much going on.
Mayhap I've toiled long enough. It's been a hard day.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient.
though they travel only during...
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Right, hope it's in decent sleep.
If you're in need of a ride, 'tis now or now.
But dreams are free, I say.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
All that fuss, and nary a coin to show for it.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Always another errand to see to.
If you trying to piss
Think
me
you
off?
stand a chance? Not on your life.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for softening our other foes.
I'll slit your bleeding throat!
I must be losing my nerve.
Someone's begging for a face.
Done for!
We have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Well chosen, Risen. I'm certain you'll master that vocation as no other could.
We shall meet our foes with renewed vigor.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost... hospitality. All Vernworth. You know where to find me. No wisdom to
As long
offer.
as you please.
Lots to do.
Try all I might. I can't get something.
Well met.
What's got you in such a good mood? Do tell.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
This isn't much to go on.
They shan't be able to take their eyes off me.
Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you? Always a pleasure.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deeza's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so... I have attempted to do the same through my own channels, so for now, would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to...
Fine wares Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to...
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Well then, sir.
We have reached our destination.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
You are the Arisen. Follow me!
I lament this calling I've chosen to stay out of
Time.
A new performance requires new raiment, methinks.
Surely I know what you would think.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part.
Recruits to train, arms to procure. No time for sleep.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought the scroll might clear my head.
Best get to work.
can't complain, mind. Would that such peace reigned eternal. I'd sooner stay out and back where it possible.
A curative ought to do the trick.
This isn't much to go. Seems I've caught someone's eye.
Must be a lonely lot. To each their own.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
Queen Regent Deeza appears to be working in concert.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo use. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance...
What's the same? Just as it should. This isn't much.
I can proceed no further.
What should I do?
I suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Wickedness has no hold on it. My prayers will surely be rewarded in the hereafter.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you? Few can afford perpetual jet.
I'll gut you and feed you your entrails. This ain't good.
This can't be happening.
Bring myself to do much of this.
I cannot bear it.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
My prayers will surely be rewarded in the hereafter. Must we beg for guidance? Bib, already been picked for guidance. Can't we make our own then? I fear I've much to attend. Chaos in the world.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
There's got to be something fun to do.
I don't like it here. This can't be how it ends.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Anything's better than this.
Pray for guidance.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
How'd I wind up here anyhow?
Something smells divine.
Causes conflict to plague the world.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
My prayers will surely be rewarded. Wickedness has no hope. The pursuit of betterment will continue. What do you think might
I can't use it.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Must have taken a
This
wrong.
can't be how it ends.
I ought to have enough.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
You have wronged me, and so yourself.
I can make no sense of this.
Wickedness has no hold on a tranquil mind.
What am I to do?
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Very tiring, even if
Oh,
with
no.
no troubles. A short repose would do me a world of good.
Suppose I'd best be heading home.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Not sure how much more to do.
No respect for this. I've much to do yet.
Feel eyes on my back.
What am I supposed to do?
Sets my thoughts to the dark parts of this place.
True faith can come from nothing. This place gives me no
Alms for the poor.
Is there aught I can assist you with? Might I beg but a moment of your time?
I spend my days in quiet
Never have any luck.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those.
True faith must come from the spirit.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I'm so very tired.
I must confess.
Yeah? What is it?
This is
What's
where
going on?
my luck runs out.
Whoa! What am I supposed to do?
You fond of those eyes? Keep...
What you waiting for? Get on with it! I'll crush you if you keep that up.
I find such solace.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I must be
Humility's
pleased.
here.
At least I have a full belly.
I never should have come here.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Don't think you're safe. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. You could say 'twas an ill twist. I wonder if building a nice...
I'm quite sure I would. Ox carts don't. Was it a phantom then?
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tinge.